Okay.
To make sure nothing's ever sharp or uncomfortable. Nothing's ever sharp.
This is the largest lipoma that I've ever attempted to remove. It is huge.
Look at this lipoma. He's ready.
Dr. Pimple Popper, a reality television series on TLC, premiered in 2018 and quickly captivated audiences worldwide with its unique and somewhat unconventional premise. Dermatologist Dr. Sandra Lee, a.k.a. Dr. Pimple Popper, helping patients with extreme skin conditions. From cysts and lipomas to bizarre growths, the show showcased various fascinating dermatological cases, each with its own challenges, story, and dramatic pop moment. Season 1 of the series was no exception. The show became a phenomenon not only because of Dr. Lee's calm demeanor and surgical skills, but also due to the oddly satisfying satisfaction viewers felt when witnessing the removal of painful, sometimes grotesque growths from a human body. But beyond the pops, it was the heartfelt stories of the patients that truly resonated, showcasing how skin conditions can affect one's life emotionally and socially. In this narrative, we'll journey through each of the iconic pops from Season 1, explore the transformative power of the show, and delve into the lives of the patients who trusted Dr. Lee with their most intimate medical concerns. One of the earliest and most dramatic pops of Season 1 featured a man named Eric. He had been living with a massive cyst on his back for years, which had become so large and painful that it caused him significant discomfort and restricted his movements. Eric's story was one of frustration, as the cyst affected not only his physical health but also his mental well-being. The constant teasing and judgment from others made him self-conscious, and he struggled with the feeling of being trapped inside his own body. When Eric first stepped into Dr. Lee's office, his cyst was about the size of a grapefruit. What followed was a moment of tension as Dr. Lee meticulously prepped for the removal, and the tension in the room was palpable. The moment the cyst was finally popped and drained, it released a mixture of thick, yellowish fluid that had been trapped inside for years, shocking both Eric and the viewers. For Eric, this pop wasn't just about getting rid of a physical ailment. It was a cathartic experience that marked the beginning of his self-confidence rebuilding. The pop wasn't only a medical procedure but a moment of empowerment, showing how the right treatment can transform lives. In another unforgettable moment of Season 1, Dr. Lee took on the case of a woman named Tanya, who had a massive lipoma growing on her upper arm. Lipomas, which are benign fatty tumors, are usually not harmful but can become extremely uncomfortable if they grow too large. Tanya's lipoma had been present for over a decade and had grown to the size of a large orange, making it nearly impossible for her to wear short-sleeved clothing without feeling embarrassed. What made this case particularly interesting was the nature of the lipoma. It was firm, oddly shaped, and deeply embedded beneath Tanya's skin, requiring Dr. Lee to make precise incisions to extract it. The pop came as the lipoma was slowly coaxed out from under her skin, much to Tanya's relief. The crowd-pleasing moment of the surgery was the satisfying, squishy release of the fatty tissue, with the lipoma slowly sliding out like a soft rubber ball. For Tanya, the emotional journey was just as significant as the physical one. She had spent years hiding the lipoma, and its removal was a powerful reminder of the importance of not letting self-consciousness define her. The dramatic pop was a metaphor for her reclaiming her sense of self and learning to love her body once again.